this is going to be a new sort of series I'm starting, which is just going to be the new gacha units versus their new Memory of Chaos. So it's going to be played in the version 1.2 Memory of Chaos here. So I'll just quickly show off the stats here. The light cone. Trace is almost all maxed out. The relics. I'm running the Disciple set 4-piece and the Arena set. I am pretty high on crit, so if I did have better Eagle of Twilight line pieces, I would consider doing a 2-piece of that as well, just to increase my damage. But I just don't have those at the moment. So I'm only going to be showing the stages that Blade excels in. So, for the first stage, he's going to go with himself, Bronya. We don't really need Silverwolf, so let's go with Yukong just for some extra crit damage. And Natasha. Alright, so this is going to be stage 1.
We can get closer.
You know what, we'll just go in with Blade's techniques, the rest don't really matter. And yeah, the Memory of Chaos buff is giving him damage mitigation, which means we can probably do a lot of these stages without any healers, honestly.
The fight is set.
Well, yeah, Blade will do most of the damage here. We can probably get off another skill, his ultimate here, and probably kill off of this, honestly. Yeah. So now we'll just initiate with Blade's skill or technique again, and remember, his technique does do damage to him, so that gives him 1 stack of his passive at the start of the battle. We'll use Natasha's ultimate here, and this will give the team a speed buff, because we are running that Souther.
Your end approaches.
And now we've vamped Blade up again, give him a buff, and it seems that Yukong's really not going to get any time to shine in this stage.
The wind is rising. From the bow.
Blade was going to move before her anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
Okay, so yeah, that's the first stage. Not much to it, honestly. And Blade's just really strong against the, whatchamacallit? The Shapeshifter, just because he can deal with those minions all on his own. So for the second fight, he's going to go up against the Ice Out of Space and the Guardian Shadow. Pretty easy enemies. And the team he's going to go along with is himself. He'll go with Silverwolf, just because there's that quantum weakness. Might as well bring Asta along, and... no, we'll just go Bronya. We don't even need a healer. Alright, so... we'll go for the Ice Out of Space first. It should be the easier enemy. And... yeah, there's not really a lot of techniques we can use since we're all offensive techniques here. So again, we're using Blade's technique to get a stack of his or his passive at the start of the battle. And there's another stack of his passive, which is great.
You'll pay. Lend me your strength.
And his ult's gonna be ready for the next battle, and he can probably kill with his talent here. There we go.
We can get closer.
And then we just initiate again.
Trickier to crack. Time for
Let
a
the
fun.
boss here get Silverwolf's debuff on it.
This is double speed. Trouble.
And they're not even going for Blade, wow.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Huh. Okay, we're gonna need to heal with our ultimate here so that we don't get killed by the counter.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
A blade.
And there we go. If you had a Luoga, he can obviously heal Blade through his passive skill use, and you wouldn't really have to do things like that. Alright, for this stage. Okay, we might as well just use Blade for the second phase. Get rid of the Ice Out. Or actually no, we'll use him for the first stage, just because Bronya's a stronger boss, and we might as well showcase him a bit more. So I'll go with Blade, Silverwolf, Bronya and Natasha. Okay, so it's Silvermane,
We can
Tenant,
get closer.
and Bronya. We'll go for Bronya first. We actually have more strength when we initiate the battle. Bronya is a new enemy for this Memory of Chaos, so it's a little bit more exciting.
Time for a buzz. Formation.
Luckily, she doesn't really have any strong
This combat
allies that she can buff up like
is double
this.
speed.
And they're getting a lot of attacks off, but our Blade's at +4 on his passive right now. So, you know, we're benefiting from it. And that breaks her toughness.
You'll pay for that. Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch
We've
you.
entered the storm.
Use a crit buff here.
To guard and
And then
defend.
we can kill either with Blade's attack. Actually, we'll save his ultimate because
This
Bronya's
battle,
moving
lend
next.
me your strength.
A blade.
Okay, yeah, pretty easy. It's still low stages, so we don't have to worry about it.
We can get closer.
And we'll break with Silverwolf here. Just because we're probably not going to get the passive off
Don't get
before we kill
careless.
the boss.
Now,
We'll also get our speed buff up here, because every little bit counts.
Good as new. Time for a buzz.
Oh, and we successfully inflicted the weakness on the boss.
That
So now we
paradise
use our
savor it
basic,
for me.
our ultimate, and this should kill.
There's
Oh,
always
no.
a weakness. Lend me
Almost.
your strength.
I will dispatch you.
There we go. Alright, stage 4 here. Doesn't look like anything too difficult. We'll go with the first one, just because there's not really too much of a difference between these enemies. We'll go with Blade, Silverwolf just for the elemental weakness, Bronya, and Natasha again. Alright,
We can get closer.
we'll break with Silverwolf
when
just
you
because
are.
there's really no point with the breaking Blade right now.
don't get nap time.
Time for a buzz.
A blade knows
Maybe
no
I should
mercy.
have changed the elements to benefit Blade better with
You'll
Silverwolf.
pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch. That paradise
And we'll use
savor
his
it
ult
for me.
here. Yeah, we're still pretty
Can
good.
I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
The boss should just die because of the stage right now. Okay, it does less damage than I thought it would.
Ready when you are. 100.
Yeah, we'll initiate with Silverwolf again. Blade's pretty low. I don't want him like below 1000 HP going into this
Don't
battle.
get careless. Nap time.
We'll use Natasha for the speed buff.
Persistence is timely. Time for a buzz.
Inflict the wind weakness, inflict a
This
debuff,
is double speed.
and then we should be able to kill with just Blade and Bronya.
I'm okay.
Or at least Bronya boosting Blade. Oh yeah, and it does have bombs, so that's very beneficial to
Your end
us.
approaches.
That are weak to the wind element.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
So yeah,
Crush
this
them.
should be an easy kill
Blade
here.
knows no mercy.
Oh, this thing's tanky.
You'll pay for that. Lend me your strength.
Fortunately for it, we are very persistent.
That paradise savor it for me.
Alright, stage 5. Okay, some interesting enemies now. I guess just the gatekeeper. Like, I think Gepard's the better enemy, but just for the sake of the advantageous fight, I think the gatekeeper's gonna be the one we go for. Gepard fight's probably more meant for Kafka and the second banner. So we'll go Blade, Bronya. What's their weaknesses? Yeah. Might as well include the Quantum and then just Natasha again, probably. Alright, so
We can get
go for
closer.
the Shapeshifter first. We'll initiate with Blade so that we can stack up his passive.
Don't get careless.
Interesting.
Time for a buzz.
The fight is set.
So, because Blade's gonna deal with those guys on either side of the boss, we don't really have to worry about them attacking us after death. Yeah, sorry, I thought we didn't kill them.
That paradise.
And then with our ult, we
favorite
can kill
for
the other
me.
minions. Or just the boss.
We can get closer.
I guess we might as well just use Bronya's buff, because why not? And Blade is a really hard counter for
Don't get careless.
this Gatekeeper, because his enhanced basics don't increase its
Nap time.
whatever sanction level. So yeah, he's a really hard counter for this boss.
This combat me. This is double speed.
Oh, and they do increase toughness per damage.
Your end approaches.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm realizing that healing before the basic attack is not very useful. Anyways, it's still a pretty easy stage. Alright, stage 6. Alright, trying to get more interesting. Blade will, of course, go up against the ape, and then, yeah, when Kafka comes out, she's gonna be great for the second part of that battle. So we'll go Blade, Bronya. Who else? I don't really need Silver Wolf. We'll just go March 7th for some safety. And actually, no, heck, we'll just go Silver Wolf. Why not? Alright. Oh,
We can
right,
get
and then the
closer.
battle type changes after stage 6.
Show your courage.
No,
Naughty
that's awesome.
child. Can I have fun this time?
Now we might as well just save up a few skill points.
Fight is set.
This probably won't take too long. Oh, that is annoying.
Lend me your strength.
So
Blade
Blade's
knows no mercy.
gonna deal with these things with his passive. Unfortunately, we can't save it up for the next fight. It's a weird orientation. Usually the boss would be in the middle.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Just a
So
little
we'll just get our
something.
speed buff out and then get some debuffs on the boss so that we can nuke him with Blade.
Time for a buzz.
I will dispatch you.
This battle is lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
We'll consume a little bit more HP, get below the 50% HP as well, and then use our ultimate
That
to heal up and
paradise
do a lot of
favorite
damage.
for me.
Yeah.
Naughty child. You'll pay for this.
Super annoying.
Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches.
Oh no, we're gonna have to use our passive again before the next boss fight.
Nap time.
Okay.
Time for a buzz.
We're gonna target this one first just because it will do more damage if left unchecked.
Lend me your strength.
That paradise
And we'll
favorite
finish it
for
off
me.
real quick. There we go. Now we just have to focus on the one boss.
Time for a shot.
Unnecessary.
More enemies.
Also get ourselves our speed buff here.
Think nothing of it. resistance is timely.
A blade knows no fear.
Alright.
This battle is unavoidable.
No point in boosting Blade since he doesn't have his enhanced basic. So you might as well just let her tank case you need to take the hit.
Time for a buzz. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
The fight is set.
And maybe we kill with her passive? Pretty close. Alright, and now let's go into the 8th stage. We'll go in with Blade, Bronya, probably Asta, and then Luca. So, pretty simple. Might as well just
Show
use
your courage in
Bronya's,
this situation.
Let's wait.
Luca's, and Blade's technique. Because we only have the one time to use them all.
Repay. Too little.
Who will it be?
Use Asta's skill here to charge
A
up her
blade knows no mercy.
ultimate a bit.
Fight is set. Receive divinity. Unnecessary.
There's always lend me your strength.
I will dispute. Fail to send you.
And there we go, that's the first stage.
Everything is
So now we use Asta's ultimate here, just to give ourselves a little bit of a speed boost.
You'll pay for this.
We're actually
We've entered the
gonna save Bronya's skill here just because we want the boss to attack Blade first.
storm. This battle is
And we also might as well get a few more skill points.
That paradise.
And
savor
now
it for me.
we go. A little bit annoying,
Saving me won't earn you any favor.
but we can
You'll
advance.
pay for this.
Let
Lend me
advance
your
Blade
strength.
forward here. It is. Okay, his skill was not. That's awkward.
Who will it be? Everything is stars.
So
Give
next
these
turn,
trailblazers
we'll
your
use his
blessing.
skill into his basic attack and probably kill with his enhanced basic and his technique. A little bit more damage than I wanted it to
Receive
be.
divinity.
Saving me won't
A
earn
blade.
you
Your
any
end
favor.
approaches.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispute.
Alright,
No manners, huh?
let's save a few skill points here.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend
Do
me
not
your
want to
strength.
target the ape again just because it's going to be a really
To
annoying
guard and
boss.
defend, crush them.
A blade knows no mercy. That
Now let's use our
paradise,
ultimate
savor it
here.
for me. I'll see you off.
Also use Luca's
Unnecessary.
ult here so that we can get our healing field up.
Eternal step.
Oh, or it wasn't needed. Since we have a few skill points now, we can use Asta's skill. And when it attacks us, that means we'll get our ultimate back.
Those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your
Just
strength.
advance Blade
I will dispatch
forward because he's gonna get the enhanced basic and his passive.
Fail to send you.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Who invited you?
That's a little annoying.
Who will it be?
You impede me.
This battle is unavoidable.
Oh, that's rough. Okay, we'll hit the boss.
Receive divinity.
Saving me.
Okay,
won't
good thing we had
everything
that
for
heal.
those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Eternal
So yeah, the
sleep.
single target damage is a little bit annoying. My Luoka isn't as advanced forward as he could be. I just don't really have the resources to max him out.
A blade knows
Yeah,
no
that's a
mercy.
little bit of work we can still make do. But I was using the wrong alt.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Heck, this works out better.
That paradise may savor it for me.
Alright, so let's go into the 9th stage now with Blade Bronya. No, I'm gonna go March 7th, Luoka. This will just solve a few of our squishiness issues that we have right now.
Let's wait and see.
And we also have the elemental advantage over the minions and stuff.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
There's always lend me your strength.
A blade. That paradise may be unreachable.
And now
from
we use
savor
our
it for
ultimate,
me.
and this is gonna also get us our passive. So we win. Okay, it's dumb that he revives after the passive activates. Can't say I've run into the interaction yet, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Immortality means forever.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Lend me your strength. We've entered
I'll
the
use up
storm.
Bronya's ultimate
To
here
guard and defend.
and do some
Crush
decent
them.
damage to the boss.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You'll pay for lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you. The fight is
Oh,
set.
this is pretty beneficial to us. If only we got our ultimate. Oh,
Your assistance is timely.
That paradise.
so then this is gonna get us a passive as well, which is really nice. Then we'll also get up Luoka's healing field.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Told you.
Fantastic. That's what we really could have done about that.
A miracle.
A blade knows no mercy.
Merciful Medicus.
Okay,
Gotta
so
try
let's
hard.
freeze the
Watch this
minions.
awesome move.
We'll shield up Bronya since she got targeted. And I might as well focus on the shapeshifter.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
You can't run.
Nothing
Try
major.
that again. Phew.
We've entered the storm. To guard and
That
defend.
was actually very beneficial since now we can use Bronya's ultimate without disrupting the turn order.
Receive divinity.
Yeesh.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Eternal state. Dead return. Let's settle.
Lend me your strength.
Told you I could fight. You can't run. Gotta try
Chip
hard.
away at the
Watch
toughness
this
bar a
awesome
little
move.
bit. Great thing about putting the shield on Bronya is that it does attract the aggro for those splash attacks, so Blade gets the passive proc.
Fail to send you.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you. That paradise. Savor it
And
for
this
me.
should be the end. Alright, this is stage 10, and gonna be going up against Kafka with Blade, Bronya, March 7th, and Luoka again. Alright, so let's get started.
Courage.
Let's
We'll
win.
just use all of our techniques here, then initiate the battle.
Repay.
Tough luck running into me.
Put the shield on Bronya,
The fight is
and then just
Receive
do
divinity.
pretty much what Blade does.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
a blade knows no mercy.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You can't run. Try that again.
Use her ult here.
That paradise may be on. Savor it for me.
So yeah, that's why you don't put a shield on Blade. We just had the shield from March 7th's limit break. But yeah, that's why we won't be putting March's shield on him.
I will dispute.
This battle.
I'll see you all.
My turn.
Oh, let's just put a shield on ourselves to prepare for the next stage.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Eternal state.
Dead return!
You can't run.
Merciful Medicus.
Fail to stand you. Your end approaches.
We've entered the storm.
So now we use Brony's
To guard and
ultimate
defend.
into her skill,
Watch
and then
them.
we'll advance Blade forward. I want to make sure we don't use Brony's
I will
ultimate
dispatch you.
before Blade's turn and mess up the turn order, because we do want her moving after Blade at all the time.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity. Repay. Let's settle this.
A little unfortunate that we didn't break the lifesteal, but it's not a game ender. Just put a shield on Luoka.
A blade knows no mercy.
Gets a little low sometimes.
Fail to stand you.
Lend me your strength.
But yeah, it's pretty much not all that much different than the earlier stages. They're just a little bit more tankier. But yeah, it's not a lot. Or there's not much of a difference, honestly.
The fight is set. Bloom. Unnecessary.
Fantastic. And now with this, we'll get Luoka's ultimate, so his field will be up.
Dead return.
And we might as well just kill with
That
the ultimate
paradise,
here.
savor it
Save
for
ourselves a
me.
cycle.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your
Or low
strength.
skill with the ultimate, I should
I will
say.
dispatch you.
There we go.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Ready?
Too little.
How does that feel?
Let's cleanse our Luoka.
A blade knows no mercy.
We're actually gonna go for the other boss because Kafka does get stronger when there's other people in the field. So it's just better to take him out, especially since he summons minions, and we'll just make her
I will
stronger.
dispatch you.
Better get the ultimate.
Nothing major.
Not so fast.
Other than that, we're gonna have Luoka just think Kafka just to, generate the toughness bar damage.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary. That paradise. Savor it for me.
And now we'll get our passive, do some decent damage.
Zoning out. I can help. Oops.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Eternal state.
Dead return!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I will dispatch you.
Yeah, there's freeze. We can pretty much keep the shapeshifter under control. We'll chip away at Kafka. This one's probably gonna get controlled here. We'll let it be Luoka. Or dominated, I should say.
Ready? You can't run!
Oh no. Well, at least she hit someone that was very beneficial for us. No point in releasing her since we wouldn't even have a skill point to use her skill next turn.
Not so fast.
Maybe she'll hit Blade again. Wow. That's just bad luck on her side.
I will dispatch you. That paradise, savor it for me.
So yeah, it's a pretty simple fight. Kafka could be a very scary boss if you don't know how to handle her, especially if it's your first time facing her. You might be overwhelmed. But as long as you understand how she works mechanically, she's not too difficult. I don't know why I did that.
This awesome move.
Well, she's gonna die before the cycle starts anyway.
Eternal the dead return!
There you go. So yeah, Blade is a very powerful unit, especially for this Memory of Chaos, because you know he's already a strong unit, but when you give him 36 damage mitigation or 36% damage mitigation, he's just crazy. Anyways, let's claim all of our rewards here, which is a total of, how many stages is this? 600 Stellar Jades. So yeah, I will be working towards the 4-star videos starting pretty soon here. I just thought I'd get this out while I'm just doing the clears anyway. But yeah, 4-star clear videos will be coming up pretty soon. Thanks for watching.